Twilight, can you slow down a bit?
Sorry, Spike. It's just Pinkie Pie, Rarity, and Applejack are getting back from their Seaward Shoals boat trip, and I can't wait to hear all about it. It's such a shame Rainbow Dash and Fluttershy had to miss it for their Cloudsdale Flight School reunion. Maybe the rest of us not going was for the best anyway. I know the three of them were really looking forward to getting out of their element.
Getting out of their element?
I think they all just wanted to try something new.
Huh. I guess a boat trip qualifies as that.
My only worry is that they'll be so excited they'll talk over each other and I'll miss some of the details. Just to be safe, I may need you to take notes.
Right.
So, how was the trip?
Well, at least you don't have to worry about them talking over each other.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure. Tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness. It's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends? I don't know what happened on that boat trip, but once Rarity, Applejack, and Pinkie Pie have some tea and talk it out, I'm sure every pony will feel better. Come on in, every pony. Gummy opalescence in Winona? This is a surprise.
Are Pinkie Pie, Rarity, and Applejack with you?
Sorry, darling, but I must decline the invitation to your soiree. While I'm sure it will be positively resplendent, there are certain ponies I'd rather not associate with at the moment. Rarity.
Rarity's not coming? So I polished my scales for nothing.
Sorry I can't make it, but I'm still a mite upset about everything that happened on the boat. Applejack. Sorry I can't make the tea party today, but there's a small problem with the guest list. Plus, I'm right in the middle of a very important cupcake. Pinkie. Come on, Spike. Since our friends won't come here and tell us what happened, we'll just have to go to them.
Right behind you.
I'm sorry, but my mane wasn't made to support marine life. Ruined. Completely ruined.
I don't know, Rarity. Maybe you could...
Throw it away. Yes, I agree. Just another innocent casualty of that disastrous boat trip.
About that, Spike and I were wondering what happened out there.
Please, darling. I don't know if I'll ever be able to discuss it. It's far too painful.
If it's too difficult to talk about, we completely understand.
Well, since you dragged it out of me. It all started at the docks. I knew Applejack and Pinkie Pie wanted to get out of their element, so I thought I would surprise them with an elegant cruise. I had brought a small bag with just a few key essentials. All right, ponies, prepare yourselves for luxury on the high seas.
That sounds fun.
The sea air carries a portent for trouble this day. 'Tis a treacherous and perilous journey that lies ahead of us. We sail to adventure or our very doom.
I have no idea what you just said, but your wardrobe is delightfully seaworthy. Despite Applejack's colorful seafarer attitude, I was still determined to get my friends out of their element by providing them with all the refinements of a luxury cruise. I'd made sure to bring all the most delectable nibbles for them to enjoy.
Ooh, I brought food too! Let's see, I've got cotton candy, taffy, circus peanuts, and lots of other super yummy stuff!
Oh, Pinkie Pie, that all looks positively delectable. But you simply must try one of these cucumber sandwiches. Dig in.
Arr! Get those off me ship!
Oh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea you had such distaste for cucumbers.
Yar! Har har har! Hardy har har har!
That doesn't sound like Applejack.
Well, hold on, because it gets even worse. Pinkie tried to lighten the mood with some fun maritime games.
It's Pinata o'clock! Want to give it a whack, Rarity?
Oh, darling, of course.
Ha ha har! Ha har ha har! I'll be charting a course to the very heart of that maelstrom!
Applejack, just a thought, but maybe we should steer the ship toward calmer waters.
This be the only way to plunder Cove!
Perhaps if I take a quick look-see at that map of yours, I could find us a more cruise-friendly captain.
There'll be no mutiny aboard me ship!
Look at me! I'm the captain too!
Clearly, Pinkie Pie had caught Applejack's sea madness.
Is that all you've got? Then what happened?
Oh, the boat sank, obviously.
So, Applejack got some sort of sea madness and caused the boat to capsize?
After all the effort I put in to provide her and Pinkie with the exact luxury cruise they needed to get out of their elements, that is how Applejack thanked me.
So, you were stuck out in the middle of the ocean? How in Equestria did you get back?
Spike, darling, you'll have to forgive me. I'm far too emotionally drained to discuss the matter any further.
Rarity, I don't suppose there's any chance you might be, exaggerating things just a little?
Well, I can assure you that that is exactly what happened. And if you don't believe me, you can ask Pinkie Pie. I'm quite certain her story will be the same.
So that's what Rarity said happened on the boat, huh?
We thought there was a chance she might have embellished the story just a tad. So we wanted to hear about what happened from you. Did Applejack really capsize the boat?
Of course not! That's just silly. There's no way Applejack could have sank the boat.
I knew it!
That's a relief.
Because Rarity did!
What?
It all started on the docks. I knew Rarity and Applejack wanted to get out of their element, so I figured I'd throw them the funnest, silliest boat party ever. But I guess Rarity had other ideas. I thought I overpacked until I saw Rarity and her team of porter ponies.
Prepare yourselves for a luxury cruise. A day of opulence, decadence, and extravagance.
That sounds fun.
Ahoy, mateys! Batten down the hatches, y'all, 'cause this here's gonna be a boat ride of adventure!
I can live with that. They just keep coming. Now, you can't throw a silly boat party without snacks. So I made sure to pack the funnest party food I could find. Rarity, would you care for some cotton candy? It's freshly spun.
Oh, Pinkie Pie. Those all look simply, well, simple. But they're obviously unfit for a luxury cruise. Now, my my cucumber sandwiches on the other hoof. Try one, then you'll understand.
Ooh, are those chocolate chip?
Sorry, cucumber sandwiches are so 10 seconds ago.
Wait. That doesn't sound like Rarity.
Just wait until you hear how much more unlike her she sounds. I thought I'd lighten the mood with some super fun party boat games. But Rarity was a real wet blanket. It's pinata time! Want to give it a whack, Rarity?
Oh, you were serious? Well, that's adorable.
I'll give it a go.
That's the spirit! Let's get this boat party started!
Whoa, doggy!
Tug of war! Now we're talking! Whoever wins gets to be captain! Or one of us could just be captain now?
Oh, don't worry, dear. Luxury cruises never sing.
What? And that's why the boat sinking was all Rarity's fault.
That seems odd. I mean, we trust you, of course, but it's also extraordinary?
Oh, it's extraordinary, all right. But that's exactly what happened. In fact, the only thing I might have gotten wrong was that there was even more porta ponies. But just to be safe, you should talk to Applejack. She'll know exactly how many porta ponies there were.
Okay, but if the boat sank, how did you all get rescued?
Ah, that's easy. We just...
That's it. We've got to go talk to Applejack.
Good idea. She'll straighten this out.
I just really want to know how they made it back. But yeah, that'd be great too.
Hold on a tick. Pinkie Pie says it's Rarity's fault, and Rarity says I sank the boat? Well, that's plumb crazy. If you two really want to know what happened, I'll tell you. Y'all know how Pinkie Pie and Rarity wanted to get out of their element? Well, I brought a treasure map to give them a rip-roaring seafaring adventure. But they had other ideas.
La la la! Prepare yourselves for the most luxurious boat outing that ever outed a boat.
And more fun than you can shake a stick at. Because I brought a stick.
All right, mateys, but just y'all wait till you see the high seas adventure I've got planned. Unfortunately, they seemed less interested in a treasure hunting adventure and more interested in snacks.
Oh, darling, that food isn't fit for a pony of proper breeding, darling, and refinement, darling. Now my cucumber sandwiches on the other hoof.
Betcha I can fit them all in my mouth.
Pinkie, darling, please.
Rarity,
Well, I never. Humph!
Me neither. Humph!
Do you want to say it or should I?
I'll go. That sure doesn't sound like Rarity or Pinkie Pie.
Oh, it gets a sight worse than that.
It's PWT, pinata whacking time.
Oh, darling, whacking is a base pastime for common ponies. Doesn't interest me in the least. Yeah.
Huh? Looks like we need to change course.
Ooh, why, this will make a perfect tablecloth for my cheese board.
Maybe Maybe so, but it's also the only way to find Thunder Cove. And Pinkie Pie was just about as helpful as a weasel in a henhouse.
Captain Pinkie Pie, reporting for map duty!
Hold on, everypony!
Wait, so it was Rarity and Pinkie's fault?
Yep. And maybe if they ever apologize, I'll consider talking to them again.
If they all blame each other, I don't know how we're gonna get them to talk again.
Neither do I, Spike. Neither do I. There's gotta be some way to fix this. If Applejack, Pinkie Pie, and Rarity keep not talking to each other, they could forget what good friends they really are.
I just don't get it. All of their stories are so different. We're never gonna figure out what really happened.
Their stories were different, but they also had a lot in common.
I guess. They were all on a ship that sank, and that's about it.
Not quite. Aha! Not only do I think I know how the boat sank, I have a pretty good idea how to get Rarity, Applejack, and Pinkie Pie back together.
I hope this plan of yours works.
Winona brought me your note about a friendship emergency. How can I help?
Opalescence delivered your message, Twilight. What's the emergency? It's a good thing it was time for Gummy's bath, or I might not have seen your note about the emergency, Twilight. What's she doing here?
Sorry, but I just didn't know how else to get the three of you here together. And there really is a friendship emergency. Yours.
Oh, there's no emergency. I'm just waiting for an apology.
An apology? What? Why would you want me to apologize when it was Rarity's fault? What are you talking about? Applejack clearly caused the boat to sink. She stranded us in the middle of the ocean.
Ugh! Will some pony please tell me how you made it back?
Well, maybe it wasn't the middle of the ocean.
Even so, I don't appreciate being hornswoggled into coming back here.
On that, at least we agree. Yeah!
I know you each have a different perspective on how the boat capsized and blame each other. But if you come on the boat with me, I'll show you what really happened.
Well, not that I have any doubts, but it will feel good for every pony to see exactly whose fault it was.
I think we all know which pony is about to be proven right.
We sure do.
Like I said, I sure hope this works. Whatever you're looking for, I hope you find it soon.
Don't worry, Spike. I've got it all under control. While all of your stories seem very different, they all had something in common. Cucumber sandwiches.
What in the hay does that have to do with anything?
And why would you waste a perfectly good hors d'oeuvre?
You also mentioned the bubbling water. And the swell. Cucumber just happens to be the favorite food of the tri-horned bunyip. And bubbles, followed by a swell, is what happens when they swim up to the shallows from deep water.
So, we attracted a tri-horn, whatchamacallit?
With cucumber sandwiches. Sounds like a stretch. Hello, bunyip, sir. So that's a
tri-horned bunyip, who's very sorry he accidentally knocked over your boat, right?
Wait, the storm had nothing to do with the capsizing?
Nope.
All right. Even if our friend the bunyip is responsible for sinking the boat, that still doesn't excuse a certain pony's behavior.
Me? How about you and Pinkie Pie?
What? Who? Me? Oh,
I think I can explain that too. Each one of you spent so much time trying to come up with the perfect way to get the others out of their element that you didn't notice your friends were doing the same thing.
Wait a minute. You brought all those games and things for us?
Of course! I figured the boat trip was the perfect time to do things that were silly and fun. And I was just trying to give the two of you the elegant cruise I thought you deserved.
And I just wanted to give you two a high seas adventure, since that'd be something new and different for y'all.
Oh! That is so sweet. You must have gone through so much trouble.
Well, not half as much trouble as you did making all that fancy food and bringing all those games.
I guess this just teaches us that even longtime friends need to work at communication.
Well, there's something I'd like to communicate to you all right now. You girls are the best friends a pony could ever have. Oh, let's never fight again.
Agree.
You got it.
All right, you big softy. Bring it in.
Come on, Bunyan sir! You got it!
One thing's for sure, Spike. There's nothing like a luxurious adventure boat party to get you out of your element.
You said it. Well, that's the last of it, Filthy Rich.
Just Rich, please. And on behalf of Rich's Barnyard Bargains, thanks for another seasoned shipment of Zap Apple Jam.
Our pleasure. See you next time. Apple Bloom, did you pack up the juice into the same crates as the Zap Apple Jam?
Sure did. Now that I'm getting older, I want to prove I can handle more responsibility on the farm.
But the crates aren't marked. You kept track of what went into which crate, right?
Oh, yep. I totally kept track of everything.
Good, because we wouldn't want Filthy Rich to get a shipment of juice when he's supposed to get Zap Apple Jam. You know how Granny feels about selling juice anywhere but on the farm. Are you sure he got the right crates?
Sure, I'm sure. Now, why don't you and Big Mac head on out to the house and let me finish up here?
If you gave Rich the Zap Apple Jam, then what's this here?
Extra?
Nope.
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure.
Tons of fun.
A beautiful heart, faithful and strong.
Sharing kindness.
It's an easy feat, and magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends?
Granny knows I wasn't trying to make off with a shipment of juice, right? Because I would never do that.
Don't worry. We know exactly whose fault it was. Now, why in tarnation would you lie to me, Apple Bloom?
I was kind of hoping I could fix it before any pony found out.
Telling lies won't fix anything. Trust me, I know.
What could you possibly know about it? You've never told a lie in your whole life. What's so funny?
Oh, Sugar Cube. Your big sister lied so much when she was a filly, the whole family ended up in the hospital.
What?
Yup.
You might as well tell her the whole story. Might even do her some good.
When Applejack and Big Mac were just a wee bit older than you are now, they both kept a squabbling over who would run the farm better.
All I'm saying is that you may have plenty of brawn, but I'm the one with the ideas on how to run things better around here.
Applejack, Applejack, Applejack. Ideas are all well and good, but you can't plow a field with them. I don't know how many times I've told you that.
Too many.
You two horned toads better stop jabbering and get to working. Yeah, it is bitter. I need you to go to town. The apple blight's been awful. And if we don't get more spray, juice season will be shorter than a dwarf crabapple tree.
It's like I was just telling Cousin Brayburn last week. Now there's a pony who knows how to put his back into a problem.
Oh, hi there, Filthy Rich.
Just Rich, please. And I'd like you to meet my fiancée, Spoiled Milk. Honey, this is Applejack and Big Mac, the two hardest working ponies at Sweet Apple Acres.
You work on a farm? How quaint.
Oh, now, dear, be nice. Sweet Apple Acres makes Zap Apple Jam. It's one of Dad's best sellers.
You mean one of your best sellers? My amazing husband-to-be is running the Rich family business now. Did you know that? Well, now you do.
Don't mind Spoiled Milk. She's just proud of me. But she's right. I'm in charge of the store now, and I'm just bursting with ideas I want to try.
Like what?
Well, how about this? Juice season's around the corner. Why not let me sell it for you?
That is an interesting idea.
Well, maybe it's interesting and maybe it ain't, but it's definitely not a new idea. Granny Smith told us your grandpa Stinkin' Rich used to ask her every year if he could sell our juice in your store, and Granny told him every year about the tradition of every pony in Ponyville lining up out at Sweet Apple Acres.
So start a new tradition. Someday one of y'all take over the farm just like I've taken over the store. I'm guessing it'll be the one with the best ideas.
Well, now, as I've said many a time before, ideas are all well and good, but you can't plow a field.
You know what? How about we give you 3 barrels of juice early, and if it sells well, we'll make a deal for the rest.
Oh, hey now, perfect. Come on, honey. I've got to get everything ready.
Hoo-wee! I tell you, if the future means me running Sweet Apple Acres and you being quiet, I can't wait.
I just can't believe you'd make a deal with Filthy Rich without even talking to Granny.
Ah, Granny will love the idea, and then she'll decide that I'm the one who should take over the farm. You'll see.
Say what?
Applejack here had another one of her big ideas, and I think we all know my position on ideas. You can't
plow a field with them.
Right.
Big idea,
Actually, more of an opportunity. You see, we ran into Filthy Rich in town. Did you know he's running the family store now?
And what does this here opportunity mean for Sweet Apple Acres?
Well, since juicing season's almost here, I thought it'd be a good idea to give him a few barrels of juice to sell at the store before the season starts.
Oh, is that all? Absolutely not!
But Granny, why can't we sell a few barrels of juice early to Filthy Rich? How's it any different than when you gave Zap Apple Jam to Filthy's grandpappy to sell?
Your juice and your jam ain't the same thing. Zap Apple Jam jars preserve the flavor for moons, but juice starts to spoil the second it comes out the press. That is why every juice season, all of Ponyville lines up at Sweet Apple Acres, and first come and first serve.
I get what you're saying, Granny, but couldn't you make an exception just this once? I sort of promised.
Besides, juice making is iffy business. And we're probably not going to have a lot this year anyway, what with all the blight. I'm sorry, Applejack, but you's just going to have to unpromise.
Oh.
I hate to say I told you so, Applejack, but...
You and I both know you don't hate to say anything.
Well, I've always thought that the most important thing a pony can do is say exactly what's on his mind to any pony who listens, so every pony everywhere always knows everything you're thinking.
And you don't ever have to listen to any pony else.
What?
Exactly.
Well, if it ain't my new business partner.
About the juice, Rich.
Take a look at what I did last night after we made our deal. Woo! Pretty great, huh?
The thing is, I don't think I can get you, Winnie.
What? Well, I did all this work on your say-so. We shook hooves and everything.
Well, you see, at Sweet Apple Acres, we've always been about quality, and well, your basic jam jar will
Plus, it's been a tough harvest this year, what with all the blight.
Oh, sounds to me like you're trying to make excuses. Whenever Granddad dealt with Granny Smith, she kept her word. If you can't do that, then maybe our families should stop doing business together. All together.
Now, the thing is, Rich, it ain't really up to us. You see, Granny's...
Sick!
Wait, Granny's sick? I had no idea.
Yeah, no pony did.
What Big Mac means is we've been trying to keep it quiet. We don't want people to make rash decisions about doing business with Sweet Apple Acres just because we're a little short-hooved at the moment.
Oh, my. Of course, of course. I'm so sorry. Please, let me know if there's anything I can do.
Much appreciated. But right now, we only ask for your understanding during this difficult time.
You were supposed to tell Rich the simple truth, but instead you made things worse with a giant lie.
What was I supposed to do? You heard Rich. If I told him the truth, he was gonna stop doing business with us altogether.
Yeah, but that's only because I forgot to ask if we had any oat crumbles for this delicious-looking salad, Granny.
Yeah, I'll take a look.
That was only because you made promises you couldn't keep. But there's gotta be a better way out of this mess than by making up some story about Granny being sick.
Well, it worked, didn't it?
Sorry to drop by unannounced. We just wanted to come by to wish Granny a speedy recovery.
Look, sis, our good friend Mr. Rich and his fiancée are here. Oh, and they brought flowers for Granny on account of she's sick, like you said. Ain't that sweet?
Excuse me 1 second.
What in tarnation?
Oh, I'm sorry, Granny. I didn't see you there.
You came blasting in so fast 'twas possible to see nothing.
Can you go out to the barn? I think we might have left a blight sprayer in the orchard.
Are you out of your apple-picking mind? It's supper time, girl.
I know, but if we forgot a sprayer, I'd want to get it before dark. You go start counting, and I'll tell Big Mac we'll be right back, okay?
So from that moment on, I took to referring to myself as big or large or...
Oh, Applejack, your brother was just explaining why he always wears his yoke.
Even though we asked him how your grandbear is doing.
Oh, well, you know how Big Mac can get to talking, especially when he's upset. And right now, he's just as worried about Granny Smith as I am.
Oh, dear, is she doing that bad?
Well, one thing's for sure, she shouldn't be seeing any pony right now. In fact, I'm getting more upset just thinking about it. Excuse me.
What in the frilly fumadilla's gotten into you?
Sorry, Granny. I just decided if I helped you, it would go faster.
Well, you're too late. All the sprayers are here.
Oh, good. Say, Granny, when did you first fight the apple blight again?
It was my second year here in Ponyville. That was before I had the Rick on the one knee.
And others say that's how the trees got to growing so tall. But to me, it's just how I got my cutie mark.
But we asked when we could come back to see Granny.
Big Mac didn't want to be rude, but you just can't see Granny right now because she's got apple blight.
I thought only trees got the blight.
Yeah, that's usually the case. The doctors think it's from working in the orchard for so many years. You see, we had to take Granny to Ponyville General. We just got back right before you showed up.
Oh, my, that is terrible.
Ugh, it's not contagious, is it?
I'm sure you'll be fine, but you should leave. Just in case.
You're right. We're gonna have to hurry if we want to get there before visiting hours are over.
That's right. Wait, get where?
Why, the hospital, of course. I'm sure we'll see you there.
Telling Filthy Rich that Granny's in the hospital just made everything 100 times worse. What are we supposed to do now?
I got it!
Dropped my second best teeth right in the pig pen, and that was the worst case of apple blight I have ever seen.
I'd love to hear more, Granny, but we gotta get to the hospital right away.
The hospital? Why? Who's sick?
You are, apparently.
What he means is you're needed at the hospital.
Whatever for.
It's the apple blight. It's starting to infect ponies now. The doctors need an expert opinion, and no pony knows more about fighting blight than Granny Smith.
Well, what in tarnation are we waiting for? Let's go!
You know, we're supposed to go in the back, to avoid any pony in the waiting room with the blight. Oops, I almost forgot. This is perfect. And now you don't have to worry about catching the blight.
You say so, dearie.
Now you wait right here while I check on your presentation.
What in the rotten rhubarb is going on here?
Fancy meeting you two here.
Well, we told you we were coming.
Well, I'm glad we found you, because I can't seem to find Granny's room, or any nurses who've even heard about a pony with apple blight.
Granny's room. Sure, just go down here, take a left, then a right, go down some stairs, up a bunch more stairs, through the cafeteria, left 3 more times, and then you're there. Easy as Granny's apple pie.
Aren't you coming with us?
I'll catch up. I gotta find Big Mac. Okay, Granny, just wait here 1 second and we can go.
Where are you two going?
Big Mac can't come. He might be contagious.
Contagious?
All right, climb up here and I'll cover you up. Then I'll bring Rich in, tell him you're Granny, but you're not allowed to take the sheets off. You moan a few times, he leaves, and this whole thing is over.
This is spinning way out of control, Applejack. Now, I know you thought selling juice in Filthy's store was a good idea, but it ain't worth lying to him about Granny being sick and needing to go to the hospital, or fibbing to Granny about them wanting her to come here to talk about the blight, or...
Big Macintosh, please just listen to me for once! This ain't about my ideas. If Rich finds out about all the lies, he'll cut off ties with us and the farm will go under. Now, do you want that to happen, or do you want to help?
Why can't you be Granny? You're her size, and this is all your fault in the first place.
I would, but if I let you do the talking, you just ramble on and on until we all got caught. Just lay down, keep still, and promise me you won't say anything for once in your life.
Yep.
Granny! Granny!
It's about time! What is going on around here?
Granny, they need you to wait here. I'll come get you.
Oh, there you are. We've been going in circles looking for Granny's room.
Well, you're in luck, 'cause it's right over here, and this time I'll make sure you don't get lost. What in the dadgum?
What now?
She was right here. Oh no, we gotta go.
Is that Granny Smith?
Where are they taking her?
You two, don't lose that gurney. Granny, what are you doing? You're supposed to stay there.
It was a supply closet!
Oh, well, okay, come with me, but be quiet. You know, save your voice for the big presentation.
I'm sorry, but you can't get any closer without a gown and mask.
But that's my brother on there.
Don't worry. This is our best doctor. She'll have your brother back on his hooves in no time.
Ugh.
Now, apple blight is a serious disease.
Well, did she say apple blight?
I think she said gasket mites.
And once your trunk turns red like this, the only thing to do is prune the branches.
Oh no, Granny!
Did you say prune them branches?
Well, sure. What else you gonna do once the blight gets this bad?
Every pony, just stop! This is all a big misunderstanding. Actually, it's a big lie.
Big Mac?
Granny Smith? What is going on here, Applejack?
That is a darn good question.
I'm not sure if I was worried that no pony was listening to my ideas, or just nervous that I wouldn't be the one to end up running the farm, but I promised something to Filthy Rich that I couldn't deliver, and I was too embarrassed to admit it.
So Granny was never sick?
And there ain't no apple blight in ponies?
Nope.
Those were all lies. And I thought if you found out, you'd stop doing business with the farm. So I just kept telling more.
So she's not a doctor.
Please don't make Granny and the farm suffer for what I did. This whole thing is my fault.
That's not entirely true. Maybe if I paid more attention to what you had to say instead of talking all the time, none of this would have happened in the first place. I just need to talk less and listen more, especially to you.
Thanks, big brother. And whether it's me running Sweet Apple Acres or you, I know it'll be in good hooves.
Well, that's nice, but I don't know what in blazes you two were talking about. I ain't going anywhere anytime soon. Running the farm, not after this display. Not likely. And don't you go getting any ideas about cutting ties with Sweet Apple Acres, or I'm going right to your grain, Peppy. Get me?
Yes, ma'am.
Now, who here still wants to hear about the apple blight? Now, when I was a filly,
I can't believe you told all those lies.
It's not a story I'm proud of, but it taught me a lifelong lesson about being honest. I hope you learned something too.
I sure did. I learned that no pony starts out perfect, and sometimes you gotta make a few mistakes to figure out who you are.
Yep.
But I think the most important thing I learned is who really runs Sweet Apple Acres. Granny!
you're darn tootin'. Now, every pony, quit your lollygaggery and get back to work. Right after we have a glass of juice.
Spring training was awesome, but I can't wait to see my friends. I'm gonna catch up on some daring do with Twilight, help Applejack make my favorite cider, and have a sleepover with Pinkie.
We get it. You have a fun week planned.
Meanwhile, I'm stuck here running Trials Week at the Academy.
But you love yelling and blowing your whistle.
Yeah, I do.
See you gals later. Huh? Oh, the map! Hey, Twilight, so where am I going? The Crystal Mountains, Van Hoover, here? Please say here.
Well, the good news is we both got called by the map.
Awesome! Does that mean there's bad news?
No. Well, not exactly.
Aw, I was just there!
My little pony, my little pony. My little pony. I used to wonder what friendship could be. My little pony. Until you all shared its magic with me. Big adventure. Tons of fun. A beautiful heart, faithful and strong. Sharing kindness. It's an easy feat. And magic makes it all complete. You have mine. Do you know you're all my very best friends? Welcome to Trials Week for the Wonderbolt Academy. You'll be judged on your speed, strength, agility, and technique, culminating in a final evaluation. Will it be hard? Yes. Will you cry? Maybe. Will you fly so much your wings fall off? That has only happened once.
She's just exaggerating to make a point, right? I mean, wings can't really fall off. Can they?
You think you got what it takes to be an elite flyer?
Yes, ma'am.
Yes, ma'am! Well, let me tell you, you don't! I remember when she said that to me.
Rainbow Dash! You don't think Rainbow Dash is the pony whose wings fell off, do you?
Quit your whispering and give me 500 laps! Go, go, go!
I just wanted you to know, you two are my favorite ponies in all of Equestria.
Well, isn't that sweet? Now get going on those laps! Welcome, Princess Twilight. What are you doing back so soon?
Official friendship business. Have you noticed any pony having a hard time with their friends?
Not really, but it's not my job to worry about their relationships. I'm here to make them elite flyers.
Adorable. They're so full of hope and competition. Their technique could use some work, though. You should tell them. I'm sure they'd appreciate any notes from you.
Nah, I wouldn't want to mess with their confidence.
But they'll never get better if they don't know what to work on.
Sloppy wing placement, crooked lines. I'm gonna have to drill them on basic technique in the classroom portion.
Classroom portion?
Yeah, it's every pony's least favorite part of trial week, but it has to be done.
Maybe we can help. Ooh, we can? Absolutely. Between your flying skills and my teaching expertise, they can learn a lot. Plus, once they get to know us, they'll be more comfortable coming to us with their friendship problems. Count us in.
Great! You have your work cut out for you.
Thank goodness I had time to whip up a few charts on flight patterns and wing symmetry. It's fresh in my mind from when I learned to fly. This is so exciting!
Maybe for you. I practically fell asleep when I went through this. Tell you what, I'll leave the teaching stuff to you, and I'll just make sure they stay awake.
I'm pretty sure their thirst for knowledge will keep them bright-eyed and bushy-tailed.
Good one, Twilight.
Wake up, newbies! Class is in session!
Hello, students. I'm Twilight Sparkle, and this is Rainbow Dash.
But you can call us T-Sparks and the Dashinator.
Just kidding. And we're here to go over basic flying technique.
Oh,
Who said that?
me. I mean, we're here because we're amazingly awesome, crazy good flyers. We're way past basics.
What's your name?
Sky Stinger. You've, never heard of me?
He set the record for the fastest vertical acceleration rate, 500 feet in 2 seconds.
That's pretty impressive.
It's amazing.
It is, and we can talk personal records after class, Ms.
Vapor Trail. She's my wing pony. I never fly without her.
But you'll have to in the solo trials.
There are solo trials?
Yep, it's a part of your final evaluation.
We'll ace that test with our wings tied behind our flanks. My picture will go right up there, next to yours.
That's a mighty big claim, considering every pony here is an amazingly awesome, crazy good flyer.
I know.
Okay. Let's get back on track. Now, who can tell me the best wing angle to achieve minimal air resistance?
Wake up, newbies! Class is in session!
Well, there were a few hiccups, but overall, that went pretty well.
Yeah, no pony fell asleep. What? I'm not a student.
Hey, teach.
Me or Twilight? Probably Twilight.
Both. About the solo test, I'm actually kind of worried about it.
Aw, that's all right. We all have moments where we doubt ourselves.
No. I have absolutely zero doubts about myself. I'm a strong flyer, like really, really, really strong. But this isn't about me. I'm worried for Vapor.
Oh, well, that is very kind of you.
Tell you what, it's almost time for your freestyle training. Why don't you grab her and show us what you've got?
Yes! Prepare to be impressed. By me. Like I said, Vapor still needs work.
Well, he may be full of himself, but I have to admit, Sky's an excellent flyer. He must have shot up 200 feet.
But did you see Vapor Trail? Her wing was under his. I think she gave him a boost.
I guess I didn't even notice Vapor. I was too busy watching Sky. I think you're right. Vapor just created a gust of wind that caught Sky's wing at a 45-degree angle, propelling him into a flipping loop. Some pony paid attention in class.
Sky obviously has no idea he's not actually amazingly awesome.
And Vapor's so busy making her friend look good, she's not focused on her own flying at all. This must be our friendship problem, and there's only one thing to do. Tell them without telling them. You don't want to tell them?
Of course not. Flying is like 30% skill and 70% confidence. Can't mess with a flyer's confidence.
But you can't improve if you don't think you have to. Besides, Vapor's keeping a pretty big secret from Sky, and that can lead to trouble.
Yeah, but if we tell them that they've been holding each other back, that could be trouble too.
Ah, I nailed that flipping loop. I'm actually surprised you're still here. Thought I blew you away.
You were great, Sky.
Come on, Vapor Trail! You're gonna have to build up your endurance if you want a shot at the Academy. Wonderbolts don't get winded. Angel wings! You call that cloud busting? That cloud barely knew you were there!
I love my job.
We'll keep working, and who knows? One day you might come close to being almost as good as me.
Oh, I don't think so. You were voted Stratusburg's most promising flyer. I was voted best sneeze.
You do have a really great sneeze.
Thanks, Sky. But I don't think I can sneeze my way into the Academy. I'm pretty beat. I'm gonna hit the showers.
You have to help her.
Actually, she's not the one.
Will do! Hey, you did great. You're a really strong flyer. Me?
Vapor Trail, we know what you've been doing.
You've been doing great!
You've been helping Sky.
I don't know what you're talking about. Sky doesn't need any pony's help. He's amazing. Not without you. And it's gonna be pretty obvious during the solo trials when he can't get enough air to do a flipping loop. Oh no, I can't let that happen. I mean, sugar cubes.
Why are you doing this for him?
It started when we were kids. You have to understand, Sky grew up with a lot of siblings. It was tough. He was always trying to get his parents' attention. Meanwhile, I was an only child who hated all the attention I got from mine.
Vapor Trail, where are you? Do you need a snack? Do you want to do homework?
Or we can just spend some time together. All day is never enough.
Oh.
Mom! Dad! Up here! Look! Hey! Mom! Dad! Can you see?
Whoa, that was amazing! Flying together gave us both what we wanted. But I never told Sky how much I was helping him. It started with a small boost here or a little gust of wind there, but I didn't think my help could actually hurt his chances.
I understand, but now you're both in trouble.
You need to work on your tricks, and Sky needs to be able to fly without you or he won't make it. Oh, but he has to. Flying with the Wonderbolts has been Sky's dream ever since he was a colt.
What about you?
I guess I haven't thought about it. I just want to be with my best friend.
Then we have to find a way to help both of you. Starting with telling Sky the truth.
No, you can't. Sky will be crushed. And without his confidence, he won't fly as well.
Then I guess we'll give Dash's method a shot.
Yes! I love being right. Okay, here's what we do. Sky needs to build his strength. Air drills, wing lifts, all that boring methodical stuff.
Sounds like my cup of oats.
But how will we get him to do that? He doesn't think he needs practice.
We'll just tell Sky that he should practice with Twilight, so you won't feel so self-conscious about getting special training from me.
With you? Really? You do that for me?
You say that like it's not gonna be a blast.
I can't believe I was able to keep up.
That's the first nice thing I've heard you say about yourself.
Hey, can we switch now? I want to do tricks with Rainbow Dash.
You can't. I mean, you're already so good at the fancy stuff.
And the basic stuff? You're right. I don't need to practice at all.
Maybe, Sky, you should.
I'm already the best, and every pony's gonna know it when I'm asked to join the academy tomorrow.
But not if you don't practice.
I wouldn't be surprised if you asked me to become a Wonderbolt straight out of the trials. Boom! Dream achieved.
Sky, you're not as good as you think you are!
What did you say?
Sky, I want you to get in as much as any pony, and you're amazing, but...
But what?
I've been helping you.
Please! I don't need your help. Watch. How could you do this to me? Did you all know? Oh, great. So every pony but me knows I'm a joke. Was this your plan the whole time? To embarrass me?
What? No! Don't you know me at all?
I guess not, since it took me this long to find out you're a terrible wing pony.
I can't believe you!
I can't believe I was ever your friend!
Thanks a lot.
Do you think they're still mad? Yeah, they're still mad.
This is all my fault. If we had just done things your way, maybe we could have avoided this whole mess.
No, it's my fault. It hit me when I was watching Sky train with you. He wasn't even trying. Oh no, he's lost his confidence.
Do you want to tell me why one of my most promising students is flying like a balloon with a hole in it?
It's a long story, but we'll fix it.
Yes, you will.
We really messed up, huh?
I have a plan. Hey, Sky. I thought I might find you here.
Well, Apparently, I need a lot of practice. Guess I'm not the natural I thought I was.
No, you're not.
Thanks. Good pep talk.
I wasn't a natural at friendship, but with some practice and some help from my friends, I got better. And now I'm the princess of friendship.
So you're saying I can be the princess of flying?
You know, you're really good. You're lead pony material.
That's sweet of you, but no. I couldn't handle all the attention.
But you'll never become a Wonderbolt if you're too afraid to shine. That is what you want, right?
Oh, not at first. I just wanted to be with Sky. But learning to do all those fun tricks with you, it made me realize this is something I want for myself.
I was hoping you'd say that. Come with me.
What's she doing here?
Sky, Vapor was never trying to steal your spotlight. She thought she was helping you.
And Vapor, you shouldn't have been so content to take a back seat.
Now you can either stay mad or help each other and become two of the greatest flyers the Wonderbolt Academy has ever seen. Please pick the second option. I don't want Spitfire to be mad at me.
You got this, Sky!
Focus on a cloud when you spin. It'll help you fly straight when you come out of it.
Congratulations! You've both made it into the Wonderbolt Academy! Whatever you did, it worked. These two have a lot of potential. Who knows? They might even be better than you, Crash.
Okay, let's not get carried away.
I just wanted you to know, you two are my new favorite ponies in all of Equestria.
Hey! I heard that! I can't believe we did it!
You were great. Even though you can outfly me, you can be my wing pony anytime.
Aw, and you can be mine.
Phew, it's good to be home.
You're telling me. Now we can finally catch up with some daring do. I can make cider with Applejack. Dash! I've been looking all over for you. Wonderbolt emergency. We gotta get back to HQ. You gotta be kidding me. I was just